it. See?
Gonna start. You're gonna grab my phone, right?
You start working the muscles in your neck like that. Neck exercise. That's what you need, right?
Oh, that's what I was doing all night. Oh. Back there like that. Am I on live, honey? See, you wrong for that. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Welcome to Early Morning Grind with your two favorite people, Reuben and Alzie Dukes. Today is Monday, July 16th, 2018. And on today, I thought it not robbery to come to you with a prayer from King David prayers. This is coming from 1 Chronicles 29, 10 through 16. And it reads, "O Lord, we adore you as being in control of everything. Riches and honor come from you alone. Everything we have has come from you, and we only give you what is already yours. It all belongs to you." And that's just a prayer by King David. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right into weather this morning. For the city of West Palm Beach, it is currently 87 degrees. West Palm today is set to have a high of 90 and a low tonight of 77. And guess what? There is rain in the forecast for the city of West Palm Beach. For the city of Fort Lauderdale, it is currently 87 degrees. Fort Lauderdale today is set to have a high of 89 and a low tonight of 79. And there is rain in the forecast. For Miami today, Miami currently sits at 86 degrees. Today they're set to have a high of 90 and a low tonight of 79. And there is rain in the forecast. For Belgrade today, Belgrade currently sits at 84 degrees. Belgrade today is set to have a high of 91 and a low tonight of 73. And there is rain in the forecast for the city of Belgrade. For Pahokee today, Pahokee is currently at 84 degrees. They're set to have a high of 90 and a low tonight of 74. For Clewiston today, Clewiston is currently at 83 degrees. They're set to have a high of 91 and a low tonight of 73. And that is all of our local cities on today. We're going to jump to some states. We're going to start out with Georgia. We're visiting Atlanta. Atlanta is currently at 78 degrees. They're set to have a high of 87 today and a low tonight of 72. And there's rain in the forecast for the ATL on today. The next state that we're visiting is Ohio. We're visiting the city of Cleveland. Cleveland is currently at 82. They're set to have a high of 84 and a low tonight of 73. And there's rain in the forecast for Cleveland on today. Now, our last state that we're going to visit is Pennsylvania. We're going to Pitt on today. Pitt is currently at 79. They're set to have a high today of 89 and a low tonight of 72. And that is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now, like always, I like to come to you with some things that happened in history on this day. On this day, July 16th, 1969, Apollo 11. It blasted off from Cape Kennedy, Florida, and it was heading to the moon on this day, Apollo 11. And you may say, what is Apollo 11? That's the spaceship. That's his name. So on this day in history, 1969, Apollo 11, it blasted off from Cape Kennedy, Florida, and it was heading to land on the moon. Another thing that happened on this day in history, July 16th, 1945, the world's first atomic bomb was detonated near New Mexico. So on this day, July 16th, 1945, that did happen. And last but not least, on this day, July 16th, 2004, Martha Stewart went to prison for 5 months for making a false statement. So that's just a little something that happened on this day in history. Now we're going to move on to sports and news.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing this morning?
I'm doing quite well. Thank you very much.
Everybody fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you this
I'm all
morning?
good, you know,
See, I'm kind of like turning my neck. I got a crook or something going
got
on
a
here.
crook in her neck. I keep telling her what to do. She don't follow directions.
I do as much as I possibly can.
Oh my God, it's hot. She don't like to follow directions.
I do follow instructions. Don't lie on public TV.
You definitely don't like to follow directions. You got to follow directions, honey.
What I like to do then.
You like to do your thing the way you like it.
And what's that?
The way you like it.
That's not
See how you turn it? I keep telling her she need to work her neck.
I've been working it. Oh, it's just so painful when I let that thing go back.
Yeah, she sleep on, I tell her the way she lay on her pillows causes that. The crook in her neck. You got to keep working your neck.
I like sleeping with a lot of pillows.
That's not good all the time. You got your neck all crimped up and high, your body laying in a certain way. I be trying to tell you, you know?
I've been doing that for many years.
That's the problem. You need to get out of many years. It's a mess.
Oh, my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? You need to get out of the many mess.
Well, I slept with a little pillow, a little tiny pillow Dukes had me on. A little queen pillow about this. He said, just sleep with this under your neck.
That was good.
Oh, my goodness.
Was that good?
It still hurts.
Not bad like it was, wasn't it? It's still hurting bad. Y'all pray for my wife, Nick. In Jesus' name, kind of done.
Thank you, Jesus.
I think I seen some people in the improv that do watch the show.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they know that I be there sometime.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they was looking surprised. Like,
Yeah, when they call you out, we need you to hang with this star. Come out. You go.
Yeah. So, that's awesome. I think I've seen some people, and then when I'm there, I'm always socializing with everybody. So I guess they be like, look at what he doing.
And he got a wife. Know what they say?
He socialized with everybody.
That's all. That's good. That's your personality.
Yeah.
You're a very sociable person.
Yeah. So, I mean, my wife know I did that's it. Trust me. But I talk with everybody. I take pictures. She mind. She don't mind. So
I don't mind.
Y'all may see me on other people's Instagrams.
I have to examine the pictures now.
I sure.
Because some people like to take stank pictures. You know what I'm saying?
I don't lie that. I'm always in the holy mood. Like, all right. Bring it on in. Right there. All right. Keep that shoulder distance right there.
That's
But sometimes you have people that's genuine. You know they genuine and they good people. You know. I know my wife one day she gonna be, it's gonna be really quick. She's gonna be very famous. And she's gonna have a lot of pictures with everybody. Y'all gonna be like, ooh, look at Alzie. It's gonna be nice.
Oh, it's all good,
Yeah. I be getting her on it though. She's very famous. She don't know it yet though, but everybody admire her.
Oh, that's so nice.
I think I remember. I think I seen this one lady and she was just watching me.
See what he doing.
She was watching me the whole time I was at the comedy club.
Let's see what he doing. He say he been married for how many years?
I knew she watched the show.
Ah,
I knew she watched the show. I was like, hey.
oh my goodness.
She say, hey. My wife got some spies out there, baby.
Oh, they gotta report in.
My wife got some spies out there. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
I knew that lady watched the show. Some of my spirits say she watched the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. She say, I ain't tell you this. Say, hi. Everybody was pointing.
That's all they know. I know who you is.
I say, yeah. I'm working. But it's all good though.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, my wife got some spies out
I
there.
don't have
baby.
any spies
You
out
do.
there. Don't be talking
These
people
women,
that.
look, I know I be around town a lot. Now, a lot of these ladies gonna be, hey, I know you. How Miss Alzie doing? Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting that too. I know I can see it coming. God has declared this city, me and my wife's city. Ooh.
Yeah, we gonna be getting the keys to the city here soon.
Oh, y'all ain't hear that, did you? God is great, man. You got to start it. You got to start it.
That's it.
You got to start it. I kept saying that it doesn't matter like your small beginnings, but you need to start it. Right?
That's right.
You got to start it. And if you don't start it, then what? You don't know what's going to come out of it. Right?
That's
So you have to start it. You know? But it was funny. It was good hanging with Mike Epps all weekend.
Oh, how did that go?
He was good, man. He was good. You know, he was different from last time.
Okay.
He's about to get married again, so that's a good thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
congratulations.
his fiance, she was there with
Good.
him, and TC was like his uncle. You know, his road manager, TC. Say, he said that's his fiance. She said, oh, okay. He said, congrats, man. You know, good for you. Because you know he had just gotten divorced from his 15-year marriage.
Ooh.
So yeah, we chopped it up a little bit, man. It was cool, man. It was cool. It's favor, man, just to be able to talk with those guys and pick their brain a little bit there, here and there. But they do know about the show. What TC do, the manager, and he was like, yeah, man, he saw it. He's like, yeah, it's good. It's a good show.
Oh,
So
awesome.
it's good. You get your stamp put on, you know. It's awesome. So it's just watching.
That's awesome.
So it's a great thing, you know. But he's funny. But you know he's very explicit.
That's what he do.
You know, but he's funny in some ways. I wasn't in there that much. 'Cause I can't take it with the ears. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my ears. So I just hang around. But I don't try to incorporate. I don't incorporate that. I just don't incorporate that.
What is incorporate what?
You know, when you're around certain vibes and stuff, certain things you don't incorporate, certain things you do, you know. But when you're there for business, you keep it strictly that.
That's right.
Because, I mean, like I shared with you, God gonna bless us to be able to go to different events. And it's gonna be that way, like different events. And, I mean, if you look at David and Tamala Mann, born again Christians, they go to different parties. They have to actually for what they do in entertainment, and they do go to different parties. So you know, like David said, you know, just don't bring them home, Mother Teresa. I think my wife, she talked to people and they just grab conversation and that's it. She go to ministering, she go right into, you know. So with me, I'm very social. Like, what's up, baby? Hey, you know, not like that, but how you doing? You know, how you explain how I socialize?
Well, you're very conversational person.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were talking about this on yesterday evening, how that you are a people's person.
Mm.
And I think I'm pretty much kind of like a reserved
You're very
type
reserved,
person. But
yeah.
you go out to anybody and you're able
Mm.
to strike a conversation with them as though you've been knowing them for many years.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
Mm.
realize that. I mean, it doesn't matter where we go.
Mm.
We were, I don't know where we were at this vision event.
Mm-hmm.
And out of the blue, you started,
Speaking of the appreciation event.
conversation to people, and
Mm.
as though you've been knowing them for years. A certain pastor, you guys started collaborating like you've been
Mm.
knowing each other for many years. I mean, I was like, wow, you can go into any type of setting and really be conversational, a people's person,
Mm.
you know. So I said, you too. You can be a great marketing person
Hold on a second.
because
Hold on.
you have that ability. I think
Mm.
God has given you that, ability to just, be a people's person, be able to talk to people on any level.
Mm. Okay.
That's my opinion.
Well,
What
thank
about
you.
you?
No, that's. I always say you are very reserved. Now
I will speak to you. I would say, hello, how you doing?
she kind of laid
But,
back. She know I'm jealous.
oops. Jealous.
Yeah,
I mean,
I ain't
well,
jealous like that.
yeah, he, in a way, just be honest. Nobody really can't say, hey, how you doing? What are you waving at you for? Who you know him from? I don't know this person from a can of paint. And just
I'm not
saying
like that. No,
hello.
don't go on with that. Go with that.
Yes, you will, honey.
I do.
Yeah. So it's all good. I haven't
That's
said,
messed
oh,
up.
that's brother so and so from this, that, and the other. Oh, okay. Especially if you've never met him before.
Right.
So,
Well, I don't be knowing that. I asked my wife a question yesterday. She say, "Oh no," she got pissed.
you're not gonna say what I really said.
She got pissed like a mug.
I'm
I
like,
be throwing them questions out there.
really? Don't
And my
do
wife, she
that.
don't do that. She was like, and by the way, Joker, I know what the deal with that. I ain't gonna say nothing though. Women know.
All the way. Let me tell you.
She
And
said
that's one
100%.
thing God has given me, the spirit of discernment. And I
Yeah,
don't take
you
it
better watch
lightly.
it. So if y'all come up on me, you better watch that sister. She ain't gonna say nothing, but she gonna
I'm going to make sure you know. But if
she
it
gonna
get
say
too out of hand, I'm going to have to say something.
she gonna say
And a lot of time, it takes everything in me not to say nothing. Because I will bring out the rod of correction.
rod of correction.
The
I
rod
don't.
of correction.
Yeah, I did Miss CrossFit this morning. Hello to my CrossFit family. I know you're watching.
He gonna try to deter this conversation, talking
Yeah,
about some
about the rod of
CrossFit.
correction.
Yeah, we don't play that like that. Don't roll like that.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we're gonna.
Well, coupon. We got news. Carl calls cops.
Ooh,
Coupon Carl. Oh my God. We got another one. They got. Here's a problem with
that is so crazy.
barbecue patty and what's the other one name? Girl Scout cookie lady and the pool monitor dude and the other manager in the pool and people listen. I'm just gonna say this. We know that there's a bit. It is racism in America. We know that, right? But you have to understand that racism, and like anything else, is a choice. Okay, and if you so to the point, I'm gonna say that petty, you need to seek some help. To a point where you're called the cops on a woman at the CVS allegedly using forged coupons.
Forged coupon.
Sometimes, things getting out of hand, and, normally I don't say anything about this, but it is so petty that you need to seek help. Seek some help, man, for real. If you like that, and if you feel like that's the way you was raised, and that's your thing, and that's in you, and you this is what you believe, that what people don't understand, racism is a behavior. It is a mental behavior that is taught, all right, to be angry over someone that you don't know based on skin color. And you don't even know. You have people like in your same circle, if you will, is worse, way off worse than what you judging that person for. Get a chance to get out and know people and talk to people. And like my wife say, I am very, sociable. And it's good to socialize, to figure people out, to know what people is all about.
Well, you have a heart for people.
Yeah, man.
You love people.
And it's good to do that. Don't kill the person before you find, get a chance to know
them. Absolutely.
Don't
judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, don't do that. That is so way ignorant and so far from, and it's just stupid. Mm-hmm. Excuse my forwardness, but it's just ignorant, man. Mm-hmm. And I feel like people like that need to seek help. Mm-hmm. Like you really need to seek some help. You really, for real, seek some help. Definitely. I mean, if you know that you have a problem with a person because of their race or culture or wherever they from, you need to seek help. Mm-hmm. It ain't the person, it's you.
It's you.
Look right in the mirror. It is you. Mm-hmm. It's not that when you got a person that's always complaining about other people and it's you. It's not them, it's you. You need to seek help. And a lot of people don't want to accept the fact that it's them with the disability. Mm-hmm. That's a learned disability. That's a learned behavior. Excuse me. Please forgive me for saying disability, but that's a learned behavior. Mm-hmm. And it's become a mental issue.
Mm-hmm. Mental illness.
Yeah, it's very sickening.
And because of what's going on in our world today, especially the forwardness of our chief commander.
I don't see nothing funny about this.
He has made it known, and people now, because of how they've been really feeling, are really stepping forward and saying, yes, this is what I believe. This is what I'm all about.
And that's sad. That's sad.
I mean, this is, I think, the worst I've seen since, civil rights movement.
Yeah. But we beyond that. We as a country, if you keep opening up a wound, it's gonna keep spreading itself. And I feel like that wound was healing, mm-hmm. but now you reopen it. Mm-hmm. Now you don't really want to open. You do not want to reopen a wound, mm-hmm. right?
Right.
And try to patch it back up. Mm-hmm. Because when you do that again, understand, who's to say the wound gonna heal up? Who's to say it's gonna close? Probably get worse. You probably had to decapitate your leg. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it gets real bad to a point that somebody got to stand up and say, hey man, we got to stop this.
And this is on all levels.
Yeah,
this is not
real.
A black thing. It's not a white thing.
Yes.
It's not a Mexican or Puerto Rican. It's a world thing.
And we have it unconsciously. It's all in. We do things and we don't realize that we're doing it to people, and people notice it. But we got to stop this, man. Mm-hmm. It's becoming ignorant, and it's real stupid. Mm-hmm. Pardon my forwardness again, but I've seen the story, and it's definitely elementary. This here's a grown, probably like 50 years old guy, 60s, calling the cops, and probably never ever have did this before in his life, you know, for the first time in his life, he wanted to do that. And some people do it just to be famous and get all over the goddamn. That's so stupid.
And it depends.
You want to get famous by looking stupid? You calling the cops on somebody because you felt like how can you forge coupons?
It's impossible to forge. You just print it out,
It's ridiculous.
It probably looked faded or whatever, but I mean, once you hit it underneath the scan, it's either gonna validate it or not.
Right. That's sad, man.
But I guess people just got to know what reasons the cops should really be called about. That's a inside store management issue.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You let your manager at the store know, hey, I believe these coupons are not valid. And that you just handle that at the local level. Cops should not be involved in that type of thing.
All right. I got some more news about cell phones. A report covering that a model device repairs that reveal the top phone's model by failure rate. They got Exambi, Ribni, I don't know that phone. They say coming in at number 8, that Samsung have more devices in the top 10, though, such as Galaxy 7, Galaxy S8 Plus, the Galaxy S7 Active. Other phone models in the top 10 include the Nokia 6, the Moto G5S Plus, and the K8 Note. That's the Levino, but not the Samsung Note 8. Excuse me, sorry. But yeah. Yeah, it says these phones are bad. They had a low rate of performance.
Oh.
They didn't have the S9 in there. I'm surprised to see the S8. Yeah. Congratulations to France, in the World Cup.
France? Oh.
Yeah, they defeated. I don't want to say the country wrong, but it's Kyle. I don't want to say the country wrong.
I don't know.
Disrespect. I don't want to. But yeah. But congratulations to France. Should I say South Africa?
Okay.
Everybody on that team is from Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, Congo, the West Africa. Yeah.
It's something.
Yeah, most of the people on that team is from Africa. Yeah, descended from Africa. So, yeah, yeah. So, well, shouts out to France.
All right, France.
Shouts out to France, man. Say, Trump and Putin summit underway after Trump faults U.S. stupidity for poor relations with Russia. Unbelievable. Jennifer Lopez debuts a super long braid by hairstyle. I ain't finna. That's your type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's my type of thing.
That's your type of thing there. But I deal with this. 5-on-5 Summer League's best, most surprising rookies. Mike Shims. Well, the Summer League was pretty good, I heard. Shouts out to the JBA. LiAngelo Ball dropped 53 points in his debut with the JBA.
Really?
Yeah. And they had an incident based on one of the coaches in the JBA. He kind of lost his cool. They showed the coach hitting the kid in the chest, and then he head-butted the kid, which I think is very uncontrollable. And some disciplinary actions need to be taken, which he have to understand also for what LeVar Ball has started his professional league, we got to show better control, guys, because the world is looking, and the world is looking for that man to fail. And when you have that type of stuff going on, I think as a coach, been coaching for a very long time, and we're not perfect. Sometimes the competitive edge, we lose it to a point that we have so deep passion for a child to make it and exceed and do what they need to do in life. We have that, and we have that passion in us. And a lot of times when the world see that, they misread it, and because they want something to fail, they misread it and pass judgment on it. I think the guy, he really ain't mean it. I think he really care about the kid. I think he competitive to the point that he tried to put some toughness in the kid, but I feel like it was at the wrong place at the wrong time. That's why we have locker rooms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And pull them in your office, and then you tighten them up once you go on halftime. You sit them down. You take control of the situation on the sideline, but you do not react like that where the world can see you act like that. You pull a kid in the locker room, and then you can sit them down. You can talk to them. Make sure you have another staff member inside the locker room. And what kids understand, they understand when you give them instructive discipline. Constructive. I say instructive. Excuse me. God dang it. Constructive discipline. Okay. And when you give them thank you, honey. When you give them constructive discipline, they can go and they read that they understands that. A lot of them kids don't have constructive discipline. And that's why, with the JBA and what LeVar Ball is doing, he giving a lot of those kids that universities, they ain't get a shot to the university, but is very gifted in basketball, young kids, just write them off. And he picking these kids up and say, hey, look, you have a gift, so I need for you to tighten it up. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I applaud the brother. Everybody don't like the brother, but I applaud him for what he's doing, not only for his sons, but for other sons that's out there that is missing a father figure in their life. And so I feel like this coach really there need to be some disciplinary action taken. He need to be suspended. I don't think he need to be fired, because I think as being a coach, I can see his side. But I think sometimes we do overreact, and that happened to me a few times. Not on openly like that, but it happened to me. I had to get on the kid a few times, and and I had it wasn't that I wanted to do that. It was just the fact that I care so much about the kid. He didn't understand it because a lot of them kids don't have male figures in their life to really understand when a male discipline them, how should they react to that? They only know the way that they was raised, okay? And they dealt with their situations as not even knowing how to deal with their situation as a man. But that's how they deal with their situation, out of frustration, out of anger. But, never had that leeway to understand that a man that can tell you what to do and how to do it and how to handle yourself, but they never had that. They always had the mother there, but they never had the man there. And what happens is they grow up and build this wall up from the man that they do know, because they got all this stuff in their ear, which is their father that's not there. And so now they feel like they their own man. So when they see a man say, hey, they don't see that. They see their father. They see that resentment and that separation, and they just go in. Like, you don't tell me I got this man.
I'm my own man.
Yeah.
I don't listen to nobody but my mama.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's not and so that's why it's good to have coaches. The coaches that with strong passion.
They play a real significant role in the lives of young men.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of single mothers out there. A lot of baby mama drama going on.
Some of the women, you can't be a man. You cannot play the man role in a man's life. Because what happens is, now my mom did a good job, but who I had to watch to understand and instill great values to being a strong man was my brother. To know how to build a foundation of a family is my brother, because we go through things that don't nobody understand. So I just hope JBA will really sit down and look at this matter and sit down and talk with these coaches. And JBA has been a success. They've been having some great games. They've been having some great highlights. I've been seeing it, man. They all need to go on and check it out. I mean, it's been unreal. Like, them kids, man, y'all know where these kids come from. Man, I seen a kid jump from the free throw line and slam the ball sideways. I said, God, dog.
Wow.
Hard. Yeah, hard. Like, bah! Now you hit the rim. Bah! No, yeah, know that type of slamming when somebody jumping like that. Bah! And they hit and they slam, and all you hear is, God!
LeBron James, Shaq type stuff.
I'm talking about slamming it hard, man. I'm talking about coming.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm talking about ball handling, and it looked just like the next level.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, most of them kids better than these rookies coming out in the NBA.
What'd you say?
What?
It is that these rookies, they just paid the price. They went to college.
No, they ain't paid the price.
A lot of times when they go after rookies, when they're shopping for players, they go right from college. That's what they do. They do
one and done. Some of them do one and done, but only the special ones do one and done. But what I'm saying is, a lot of these kids, the majority of these kids in the JBA, they are one and done kids. Like, you don't see that often. Like half of these kids in the JBA can go to the NBA and play.
On that level.
And play. Like, you'll see, now I know what you're saying. You'll see, like, a few young men that's in college that could go to college for 1 year and get out and play. That's only, like, out of how so many, it's like probably like a small percentage. You'll get that, you know, from certain schools. Kentucky or Syracuse or Kansas or Duke, you know, you'll get that from those programs. But these kids in the JBA, these are mostly the kids that top schools has recruited, but some odd way or reason that they don't end up going there because of grades, because the mama ain't signed a scholarship paper or something like that, or something in the family, or problem in the family or something like that. These are kids that's stemming from 18 to 21. That's the age range you could play in the JBA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's from 18 to 21, and that's it. Now they done extended from 16 to 20 or 21 or something like that. So it gives them time to develop along the way. So what's going to happen is that a lot of these young kids now that's very gifted and that's doing it really good. Because, I mean, I feel like it's a waste of time for them to go to a 4-year university, if you ask me, and come out in 1 year. The university just making billions of dollars, which ain't no problem going to college and having that college experience.
Education.
But if you got a league now that's on that level where the kid could go and show his talents and go from there straight to the NBA, I think that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
And you can always go back and get your education. Look at LeBron. LeBron, this man finna open up an elementary school. It ain't did a day in college. Not 1 day in college. He's straight from high school.
Really?
Yeah, he gave out scholarships. He done opened up a I Promise school. I think it's 7 to I think it's a high school from 8 to 9. I got to look it up, but I don't want to. But he already opened up one charter school, our program called I Promise, and now he's opening up a elementary school in his hometown called I Promise. So you're gonna have a kindergarten to 5th grade. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Yeah. So I think these kids can work wonders. I think I friended up a kid. I friended up a kid. Well, a parent friended me up, which is awesome, from the JBA. She got my friend. She friended me up on Facebook, and which was awesome. So, okay. What's up, Roz Nilly? Yeah, straight like that. Should we read that what Roz Nilly said? But I think, and she friended me up, and the young man, he played for the Los Angeles Ballers. And, I had a chance, and I said, and maybe we could gain relationship from there. But definitely, the young man is really good. If you ever see him, he's a young man that got dreads in his head, like a little, like that. You see him signing autographs, like a pineapple or whatever. But the Joker, in one game, 33 points with 33 rebounds.
Oh, wow.
The boy is surreal. Not real, but surreal. You know what I'm saying? He's real deal.
Well, this one comment by Ross says that, I want to say this, for every black millionaire that has money, you should invest in the black community instead of being selfish.
Yeah.
If that was to happen, we would have more. But instead, they choose to buy material stuff. Food for thoughts for this morning.
What was that?
I don't know.
Yeah, right. Thank you, Roz Nilly. I appreciate that. Roz Nilly is a comedian. I say we could do better to live.
Oh, it's another something under here. And it says, we can do better, but we choose to live in the past and continue to hold to something that we can't change.
Right. It's we're talking about living in the past. Yeah. Good morning, Angela Fleeman.
Good morning.
Angela Fleming hooked us up she just honored us. And I call it good hookup. And she looked out for us. That's my brother, people's person. Thank you, Maxine. My sister laid back, and the crew so love y'all. She laid back. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love, man. Appreciate the love. I really appreciate everything. But yeah, that's good. And I think we need to do better. Well, we're gonna do better, because if we don't do better, what's gonna happen, honey?
Yeah.
We got to do better, and we're gonna do better. We got to do better. We're gonna do better. You speak those things. There's not. You can see it now, and that's why I take my hat off to a lot of these guys, LeVar and.
Yeah, he's causing world change.
Oh, yeah.
Not just at a certain level, but what he's doing is affecting us globally. Right. He's even went to other countries with this.
Right.
And he's causing change.
Right.
And that's what you want, to happen, because what is happening to our 16-year-olds to 21-year-olds when things don't happen? Like, they've planned their life out there.
They end up in a life of crime.
Yeah, they just out there, and then they get introduced to, a whole lot of other things that are just not right.
Right.
And, most of the crime is done by, people in that age bracket.
Yes. And we sit back. One of the things, that was a cute sneeze. She said, one of the things that we do, we sit back and we love to criticize. We have no solution, no part, no way or type of trying to get together and brainstorm, but we love to judge people and call them this and call them that and this and that and the third. We need to do better with that. We need to do better in that. Put your money where your mouth is.
Where your mouth is.
There's a lot. And my wife would tell you, we are givers.
Yeah,
I could truly say that we are givers and we give back. For what we have, we give back. We give back to a lot, and we always been that way. That's why we been so blessed, and. So shouts out to LeVar Ball, shouts out to LaAngelo for what he's doing, and in life, when you're going up, you're gonna have haters always trying to pull you down.
And just
and say
remember,
things. Yeah,
haters make what?
elevators.
Elevators.
You know what I'm saying, and all that good stuff. But yeah, I just wanted that was news. But I know we stressed that really, really much. But I wanted to discuss that part of because I think that's a huge topic in this country. Race and issues like that. And I think that's a problem.
Yeah, we were just having a conversation on yesterday evening of the sort. When people set out to do a cause, what is your reasoning behind it?
Right.
What do you seek to accomplish with the act that you're doing?
Yeah.
Is it going to cause change, or is you just doing it just for recognition?
Right.
So in life, whatever you're seeking to do, especially if it's something that is a global issue, what are you seeking to do to really cause change or togetherness or something to stop happening, like police brutality we were talking about, single mothers, abuse, all of these things. What are we doing about these things? Are we just doing certain things just to be recognized, or are we really affecting the world globally, causing change?
I think we need to put in that aspect what you said. We need to act on a lot of our movement and towards change. Like with this show, of course, y'all see us and what are we doing to make change in our shows? What are we, who are we trying to reach? Why? What's the purpose? What's the why? It's the main thing. Behind your reasoning of doing a show or doing whatever you want to do. And we definitely have a major reason to reach and to stretch hands out to people that feel like they don't believe or in relationships. Marriage can be happy, is according to what you put into it, and other issues that that we could probably help in or be a light in. Now, what steps we take out in the community, and as we go out, we talk to different people.
Yeah.
You guys don't know that, but we do.
Yeah, people stop us all the time.
We talk to officials and things like that.
I've been watching your show, and I did want to say this on the live because I don't want people to know my business, but what do you think about this, that, and the other?
And they say that, and they ask us questions like that. And we give them, my wife and I, we give them,
our life experiences.
And that's the only thing we can give them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all. We can't tell you do this, but you always
this is
say,
what we suggest.
We will always say, well, when we were in this situation,
there you go.
This is the steps, or this is what we did. Now, for you, we're not telling you that this is what you need to do, but I'm just giving you some suggestions. Your final decision is based on what you want to do.
Right.
But these are some of the actions that we've taken to get to the point that we're at now.
Right, exactly. So and it helps. People want to hear real, original. What would you do in that situation? And this is where I always approach my wife. We could talk at you all day. People could talk at you all day. Bam, bam, bam. But relay that from our personal experience, and we'll give it to you. So that's the way it's done. You know what I'm saying? From our personal experience, this is what we did. And maybe some gems in there that you could probably pull from there. And a lot of things you ain't gonna agree with, but yeah, you can pull some gems from there and say, hey, okay, yeah, I understand on that part of it. Okay. So it's about reaching out, helping people. Right?
Yeah. For example, how do you handle conflict resolution?
There you go.
I remember we were in college and we took a course on
conflict resolution. Me and my wife went to college together.
Yes, we did go to college together.
I used to look at her walk. When she had to go to the bathroom or something, I used
Oh
to.
my
I
goodness.
said, get up and walk before I can see you walk to the bathroom.
You
I
are
used to do
too
that right there.
much.
I said to him, I said, yeah, that spine is a little leaning, so I had to straighten that spine out. Yeah.
Do you think that's why I have a neck problem today?
Well,
Oh my
you know,
goodness. I can't even. Oh my goodness. This is too much.
if you got a neck problem, well, that spine working, Yeah, I think that's what it
Knock
is.
me out of whack.
Made that
Oh my
spine work
goodness.
down, huh?
Wow.
That spine work down, honey.
Lord have mercy.
Don't get Rod Nilly started with that spine work. Rod Nilly.
Oh wow.
Get Rod Nilly started with that spine work. Oh, that Mr. Dutton talking about that spine work.
Okay.
Get out of there. Okay, we got sidetracked with the spine work, honey.
Well, we have a hot topic this morning that we want to, just visit for a few minutes. The hot topic reads, what does it mean to be on one accord with your significant other? Being one with mind, body, and soul.
Oh, wow.
Number one says being one with the mind means what? Being grateful, getting plenty of sleep, breathing deeply.
Breathe deeply got to do with anything.
Sometimes when you're going through something
You got to breathe deep.
and you want to respond a certain way, but if you just take a deep breath, they say breathe in, breathe out.
Oh, yeah. I say number 2 is being one with the body, exercise together, eat organic. I'm going to take the 5th. Plead the 5th on that. Try things with each other and spend more time with the loved ones,
And one with the body is also committing to some spine work.
Oh, y'all don't know what that is? You heard it first on early morning grind. Everybody gonna be putting hashtag spine work. Hashtag spine work.
Okay.
But you can say that by not being so explicit with stuff.
Absolutely.
So it'll give you a new lingo. Well, we incorporated that. So don't try to take it. Give your wife some spine work. Spine work? I don't know. That's a little bit expensive. Well, a lot of people say that's a little offensive politically because of people with...
They don't know, because spine work could be, by chiropractor. You're going out there.
Chiropractor. Yeah, my wife Jamaican. I heard that come out. The chiropractor. Go ahead, baby.
Oh my, Reuben, really? I'm telling you, I got to get my neck together. I can't even look at you like this.
You gotta start working it, girl.
Oh my goodness.
Teach you some. Gotta teach you some neck exercises. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
There you go.
It's that spine too. Let me tell you.
Right there. That's the problem. Oh, that's the thing right there.
That's that spine.
Oh my God. I think we done lost our followers. But okay.
Number 3 says, be one with the soul.
Yeah.
Smile more. Live your passion and meditate.
And
that's just something for you today.
What does it mean to be on one accord with your significant other? But I think too, what we was talking about is, where a lot of people was enjoying, and I really feel that is an issue in this country. Where, we got to step our game up. Well, we're going to step our game up. You know what I'm saying?
We have to.
We got to. You step your game up.
We are the USA. We are the most powerfulest country in the world.
Well, I ain't saying that, but because if you don't have the people together, country don't mean nothing.
Oh, but still, when it comes to military person, that's still powerful.
That's fine.
But I understand with you, what you're saying with people. As people, we gotta come together.
Gotta come together. I want to say this though. Y'all seen on Instagram and Facebook all over the place. We'd like to thank you guys for really supporting us and supporting this show. And get yours. We would really like to thank you guys for supporting us and supporting the show. We have gotten recognized by our sister, this corporation, the Vision International. Vision International Ministries.
It's a certificate of appreciation. I'll read it.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a certificate of appreciation for love, devotion, dedication, and faithful service to the church and the community.
Right.
And this was presented by Evangelist Michelle Richard Phillips, who is the president. It reads, the battle is not yours, it is the Lord. 2 Chronicles 20, verse 15.
Yeah.
And also by the credit group, changing lives one credit line at a time.
It's so awesome. I never received an award like this a day in my life. I never did. So.
And we were nominated by our sister,
Angela Fleming.
Yes, Miss Angela Flemings. Thank you.
Diva Shoe Palace, which she owns.
Yeah,
shoe store.
My birthday's coming up.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's coming up. He said, you heard what he said he was going to do,
sis.
Oh,
yeah. That girl finna come buy some shoes up in that place. So get ready for that. She ready for that. I told her she got to get rid of all the other shoes she got.
I got too many. I do got to get rid of them.
It's awesome. So we got recognized for the award and the talk show. Excuse me. We got recognized for our talk shows.
Yes.
Everything, all of our talk shows. So we thank you guys for being very supportive. Let you guys take a look at it. We thank you for being very supportive and everything. This was a huge deal.
Very huge deal for us.
It's a huge deal, and we are very happy and very appreciative about this honor.
That's right.
You know, and God did it. He was very appreciative about it.
Be the glory.
And we don't take this stuff for granted.
I'm going to buy some beautiful frames for this.
Yeah, we got to get frames for it. Those certificates are very nice. So that's a real deal. You know, thank you, Miss Angela Fleming, and we are very happy, right?
That's right.
I'm very happy and very humble. I say very humble. And then what was said to us was amazing by other people around.
And thank you for all of the congratulations.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of congratulations and stuff.
A lot of you deserve it. You deserve it. Yes.
She can sing.
Thank you, Nat. Thank you.
Yeah, and so you know, and we got some words, a word of encouragement. You know that you know, hey. You know, to keep pushing.
Keep doing what you're doing.
You know, one of the things.
Who lives you're affecting out
Michelle, what Evangelist Michelle said. She said, you know, God did this, and she said, you know, keep going because you never know who lives you're affecting. You are affecting a lot of people's lives, and you don't know it. And this honor came from another city, in Fort Lauderdale. And you know, they had people from all over in that during that convention. They had people from all over.
It was bad boys for Christ.
Yeah, it was a lot of people
for Christ.
Yeah, bad girls and bad boys for Christ. And people like, what's that mean? Well, you know, and they used that metaphorically when Jesus went into the temple and throwing over stuff. Right in the midst of it.
He was a bad boy.
He was a bad boy. But yeah, we had a good time, and it was people from all over. You know, hey, yeah, you know, da 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 da, and it's really good. You know,
real nice.
It's really good. Nice award show. They had a concert after that, and it was very enjoyable.
Very
Thank you
enjoyable.
guys for everything, for your support here from early our show at the studio here from Early Morning Grind, and evening commute, and Saturday morning coffee talk, and the new show Let's Talk. Right.
That's right.
We got 4 shows that we push through. I
Amen.
really appreciate you. We really appreciate your support.
That's right.
And God be the glory on everything. But thank you so much, and we appreciate it. Now it's time for Inspirational Corner with Alzie, and she has announcements and all that stuff.
For our announcements today, if you're in the city of Riviera Beach, we would like for you to join Power Prayer Ministries. They're located at 1057 West 6th Street, right in the city of Riviera Beach, Florida. They do have Sunday schools on Sundays at 9:30 a.m. and their morning worship service is at 10 a.m. And this is the Right Apostle George Ferguson, which is the overseer, and his lovely wife, Pastor Rosalind Ferguson. So if you're ever in the city of Riviera, please join. Um, the announcement for the Faith Center. Uh, we are currently located at 5555 Northwest 95th Avenue, right in the city of Sunrise, Florida. Service times for the Faith Center is Wednesday night Bible class at 7:30 p.m. and Sunday morning worship is at 10 a.m. So if you're looking to have a high time in the Lord, stop by the Faith Center, which is the old Sunrise Musical Theater Center. And that is our announcements. On to today's scripture. Today's scripture, where did I put it? Today's scripture is coming from Romans 8 and 28. And it reads, and we know that all things, not some things, that's over, works together for the good of them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. And that is today's scripture. I do have a little inspiration for you this morning. This one is written by Maya Angelou. And Mrs. Amayo says that nothing can dim the light which shines from within. Now, Thomas Edison says this: many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. So you're so close to success, you don't realize it. You're almost there. You're knocking, you're pounding at that door. Keep pounding till you bust that wall down and have your success. That is today's inspiration. Thank you for tuning in Inspirational Corner with Alzie Dukes, and I hope you were inspired. Come on, babe. What happened? I guess he changed his mind. But I don't have their address. There is a new ministry that's here in the city of West Palm Beach called the Faith Church. I think they're out of St. Louis, Missouri. They just started a ministry here on, I believe that is Military Trail. It's at Palm Beach Lakes High School. My husband met the pastor at the car wash, and he kind of invited him out to check out his services. And we did come by to check him out. And nice service, nice setup, friendly people, definitely a word, very practical. So if you're in the area of West Palm Beach, visit the Faith Church, which is right across the street from the new baseball facility that was just built here in the city of West Palm Beach. Palm Beach Lakes High School. I believe they have two services there, 10 a.m., if I'm not mistaken, and 11 a.m.
Right.
So they really had a nice service on yesterday. So those are our announcements.
Also, y'all be praying for my family. My aunt passed,
Oh,
Aunt Sally. So,
oh.
yeah. Might have to fly back to Cleveland. So,
Was she there when we were there?
yeah, she was in nursing home though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
my aunt.
well, it'd be nice to go to Cleveland again.
Well, I'm
But
tired
not,
of going on them circumstances,
yeah, true.
you know. So,
Oh,
yeah, it's my auntie.
oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so y'all be praying for my family, man. So yeah, so that's where we are with that. So we good with that, right, ladies and
We're all
gentlemen?
good. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Keep the family of Pastor Lucille Y. Mason in prayer. Pastor Mason, she recently transitioned as well. So,
we have any birthdays out there? Happy birthday to.
I have a birthday coming up this month.
The birthday coming up. My wife
Yes.
have a birthday coming up. Y'all wish her a happy birthday, and she gonna have a party. So we're gonna have a party. So we'll let you know where the party gonna be.
Okay.
Send out a Facebook blast and see how many people show up.
Oh my. Oh my.
It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. So we're gonna send out a Facebook blast and see how many people show up. Might have Rise Nilly there to do some comedy.
Nice.
Talk about some spine work. No, I'm just... Shouts out to everybody, man, everybody. So we gonna roll, right?
That's
There
right.
was something else I wanted to say. Didn't get a chance
Impact
to.
night. I didn't say.
Yeah, Impact Night, August 3rd at the Faith Center. It's going to be
Yes.
happening 5555 Northwest 95th Avenue in Sunrise, Florida. So, make sure you at 7 o'clock, get there early. Start at 7:30, but get there about like 6:30, 7 o'clock. And get a good seat because it's going to be packed in there. So y'all make sure y'all go there and,
Enjoy.
enjoy my brother Kevin Tucker and Katrina Tucker. Kevin and Katrina Tucker, pastors Kevin and Katrina Tucker. They're going to be there. Well, they did youth pastors there, and they're going to have Cord Jakes and Ty Trebet. Is going to be there, and, it's going to be great. So y'all make sure y'all go by and y'all come through August 3rd. It's going to be really good. Right?
Impact
Youth Impact Night. Right. So make sure y'all do that. We're going to be down there. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
My wife.
I will be there.
Yeah. So, because ain't no telling what I'm doing in radio. Because KH coming in town, so we'll see what happens with that. So, but yeah. Yep. So we good with that?
We're good with that.
All right. So Charlene is, hey Charlene.
Hey, Leo.
Oh, don't call him over here. Look how he looking. He already, you know you have kids that like to leave stuff in the darn floor. I come in last night, 2 o'clock in the morning, tripping over his teddy bear.
Oh, my.
I say, what the mess is this? Teddy bear in the middle of the floor. He have a teddy bear that he like to chew, like to bite on, not bite, but
Snatch it in there.
well, he don't ever bite hole in it. I think he take it easy on this one. When you touch it, it's all wet. All wet and spit all on it. Yeah. And all he do is sleep. Don't come near him though. He ain't gonna speak to you. He's very stubborn. This man called him. He was like, I said, no, don't do it. He's like, yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. I said, yeah. I heard Leo. I said, oh, don't do
Getting
that.
his growl
He's a
on.
pet bull, so he's very protective. So I said, no, don't do that. Don't. He said, yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. I said, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Don't touch him. But yeah, man, y'all come hang out with us, right?
That's right.
Coming up soon here. And we got on kind of late this morning because Sister Girl couldn't move. She good now, though, right?
Getting there.
All right, thank y'all for tuning in to the award-winning Early Morning Grind Show.
Hey. Have a blessed and awesome day.
Peace.